Definitely the most snow that we have seen in a long time, but now in a lot of places that snow has changed to rain or a wintry mix. Meteorologist Kate Bilo has the latest on the storm's track. Hi, Kate.
Hi, Jessica. Yeah, it's a shame it was so beautiful earlier today when those big fat flakes were coming down, piled up very quickly, but temperatures just so marginal with this system. If it were in the teens and the 20s, we would have been looking at a lot of snow, but when you get that changeover, any sleet, any freezing rain is going to take any snow that falls and kind of compact it, make it look like more of a slushy mess out there. That's what we've been seeing in the city. In Bethlehem, it's been more straight snow. They're in a little bit of a lull. We have a dry slot we talked about at the top of the broadcast, which has caused a bit of a decrease in these precipitation rates, at least for now. Still a lot of snow on the ground. Reports of over 6 inches in much of the Lehigh Valley already. And as we take a look at Storm Scan 3, you can see that break, well, it's starting to fill back in a little bit. Let's zoom in. You can see still kind of an icy, slushy mess with sleet and freezing rain around the city, leading to hazardous travel conditions for tomorrow morning's commute. Still a bit of a hole up here over the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos, but again, starting to fill in on the back edge as wraparound moisture moves in on the back edge of this storm. It is cold and it is going to snow more before this is said and done, possibly another 3 or 4 inches in the Poconos and possibly another 2 or 3 inches in the Lehigh Valley as well. Let's talk about how much snow has already fallen, though, before we get into our future weather forecast. For that, I'll turn it over to meteorologist Matt Peterson. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, hey there, Kate. It has been a very active day. You were just talking about how we're getting a little bit of that dry sliding, a little bit of that drying out across parts of the atmosphere, but it was not the case earlier. You're talking to about those big fat flakes that came across the region, and this is what they dropped across much of the area. East in Pennsylvania, already up to 9 inches of snow. Quakertown, around 8 inches earlier this afternoon. You see Lehighton at 7.8. Cherry Hill, New Jersey, just about 6.5, and Princeton there, just shy of 6.5 inches of snow as well. Also in Upper Bucks County towards the Lehigh County border there, Coopersburg came in at 9 inches of snow. Philly, 5.7, the first time we've had snow that's been that high, at least in a snow amount that's been that high since March of 2018. We did mix in a little bit of freezing rain as well. Most of that fell across northern Delaware, so causing some slick roadways there. Overall, Kate, this is going to be a system that we're going to, like you said, maybe see a little bit added to with that kind of late moisture that we're seeing rapid now. But could you imagine if this was January or February, some of the totals we would have seen?
Oh, my gosh. There was just so much moisture for this storm to work with, Matt. We would have been talking feet even in the city. Who knows? We've got plenty of winter left to go. This is just the first one. Thanks so much, Matt. And you know, it's not even winter anyway yet until Monday, as Matt was talking about the freezing rain. Look at this, over 1/4 of an inch in Newcastle and about 1/10 of an inch in Philadelphia. That kind of ice accretion can lead to down branches. It can also lead to some very slick roads, so play it safe. Still through midnight, that break in the action continues, just some light snow. It will likely pick back up. Probably not much more accumulation in the city proper, but we will see likely a few more inches north and west. Snow will taper off tomorrow morning between about 4 and 7 a.m. It gradually starts to taper off. This is 6 a.m. Still some snow hanging out in the Poconos, the Lehigh Valley, North Jersey, but we're starting to see the back edge of it. Tomorrow afternoon, the sun will likely peek through the clouds, and then tomorrow night into Friday morning, temperatures in the teens and low 20s. Winds have been strong all evening, and overnight they will continue to be strong. They will eventually start to veer. We'll start to see these winds shift as the storm moves away. But tomorrow, 6:15 a.m., gusts still to 45 miles per hour. That will be blowing some of that snow around. Our high wind warning continues down the shore until 1 a.m., and there is a coastal flood warning for many of our shore communities that goes right into tomorrow afternoon. Behind the storm, bitter cold is on the way. A big Arctic high slides in, highs only in the 30s through Saturday, and Saturday morning will be the coldest start. It is going to be in the teens with feels-like temperatures, wind chills near 0. A brutal start to the weekend, but it gets better Sunday. Winter begins on Monday with a warm-up back to the mid-40s Monday and Tuesday, and 50 by Wednesday. So it doesn't look like much of this snow is going to stick around for Christmas next week, Jessica, unless maybe you're in the Poconos or far north where a little bit may still be on the ground. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Kate, thank you.